The vetting of Aden Duale, the CS nominee for Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, was largely a grilling about his short stint at the defense docket. The CS, who exuded confidence and mastery of the job at hand, was put to task for the selection of KDF recruits, his relationship with top KDF officers and the military chopper spat. And as Lois Wangoi reports, the CS, whose net worth has grown by 129 million shillings in 20 months, has denied the last-minute switch in his appointment was a stain on his performance as a defense CS.
When he took his seat before the National Assembly Committee on Appointments for vetting, Aden Duale found himself reliving his short stint as Defense Cabinet Secretary. Members of the committee hammered the CS nominee for Environment, Climate Change and Forestry with questions about his former docket, much as they did on his prospective one. Saboti MP Kaleba Misi dared bell the cat by asking Duale if he was swapped with Soipan Tuya the last minute because of the bad blood between him and military bosses at DOD.
I don't think the rank and the file and the leadership of the Defense Ministry fear me. Maybe my style. And I'll take the same style to Forest.
Aden Duale's integrity was put to test when he was questioned on his involvement with Juja International Abattoir in Kiambu County, a meat processing company accused of immense environmental degradation with the protection of powerful government individuals. Aden Duale distanced himself from the matter.
Let me start with something Murima Juja. Maybe the people who I sell my fattened bulls take to many slaughterhouse. If they buy and take it to our slaughterhouse, that is the only relationship I have. I don't own slaughterhouse. So ask that person, maybe he's looking for another Duale.
Duale was also confronted with the question on the deployment of KDF to quell the Gen Z-led protests.
I did not deploy KDF. So Kenya Defense Forces are in the streets. They're in Boni Forest, fighting Al-Shabaab. They're in North Rift, making sure that we deal with the banditry. For peace, public order, public safety, where the police are overwhelmed, Article 241 3B kicks in.
The matter of annual recruitment of KDF left committee members in stitches after MPs interrogated the rather unorthodox vetting process that the recruits are subjected to, as well as the corruption connotations associated with the exercise.
I refused to pick your call and many other people's calls because of corruption. I was scared you'll ask me to recruit somebody for you.
Honorable Speaker, I was calling the Honorable CS to seek clarification with respect to the concerns that were raised by my constituents, that those who were successful and had reported to the training camp were being chased away over flimsy reasons. And I think I can quote, one of my constituents was told that his testicles are not equal. My constituent lost that slot because I could not get the CS to clarify.
Duale was also taken to task on civilians entitled to use military choppers. The question was informed by allegations that during his stint as a defense CS, he denied Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to use military choppers, yet other public officers would use the very choppers to move around the country.
The President and the First Lady are the people allowed to use military air assets with a rider. If the Commander-in-Chief allows the Speaker of the National Assembly to be airlifted from Nairobi to Bungoma, that is in order, but with the concurrence of the Commander-in-Chief.
Aden Duale noted that upon his approval as CS Environment, he would, in the first 30 days in office, in collaboration with the Ministry of Lands, revoke a number of title deeds belonging to some senior government officers who have grabbed forest lands. Lois Wangoi, NTV.